Evening. Hiya, Connie. Hiya, Elbs. Hiya, Pauline. Hiya, Barbara. Hiya, Chloe. Hiya, Graham. Hope everyone's had a good day. Hiya, Lorraine. Hiya, Jennifer. Hiya, John. Hiya, Amanda. Hiya, Emma. Hiya, Sharon. Hiya, Emma. Hiya, Beckby. Hiya, Pauline. Hiya, Nadine. Hiya, Valerie. So come online. I'm not going to do general readings tonight. I'm going to do purely development readings for a little bit. Okay. Hiya, Shannon. Hiya, Corey. So if anyone is after a development reading, just put development, please, rather than yes, please, and then I know whether there's someone online after a general reading rather than the development. I will just go to the development readings. Hiya, Melissa. Hiya, Katie. Hiya, Simon. It is roasting. It's hot. Imagine you've been enjoying your rather large bench then, Simon. Hiya, Pauline. Hiya, Claire. Hiya, Margot. Hiya, Jennifer. I'm not doing general readings. I'm doing spiritual development and guidance readings only this evening. Okay, so if you're after a spiritual development or guidance reading, just please type development, and then I will go to where I'm drawn to for the development. Okay, but I do hope everyone's had a good day. Hiya, Hayley. Hiya, Sharon. What's the development reading, please? Development, spiritual development is for those that want to get a closer connection to spirit, whether they're working as a medium or their psychic development or healing, or just want closer connection with spirit themselves. That's a development reading, basically. Okay. Has been a beautiful day, Pauline. Hiya, Angela. I'll just give it a moment more for others to join, but yes, it's just purely giving you've been grafting all day, Simon. You'll be wasting away. So I'm not doing general readings. I'm purely doing development readings this evening. Okay. Right. So I'll go now. Right. Right. I'm going to go with. I'm going to go first of all with over to Simon Reynolds. Okay. I've got family spirits of yours around me at the minute. Okay, and you're picking up more and more, is what I'm being told, Simon. Right. Simon, you're not learning meanings to things. You're forgetting what you've been given, like in Spirit's code, to use each time, like time and time again. But what I mean by that, Simon, for instance, okay, let me give an example from me. For instance, a female's birthday, and I'm showing flowers. For a male's birthday, I'm showing a balloon. For a cake, it normally means anniversary of a passing. Okay, so the only way to start remembering those is making a journal for each time you do kind of a reading or you get information, Simon. So you're being advised to create a journal and write down these. So it's more like a code book for you, so that you can spirit, once they know that you'll use a certain bit of information in a certain way, they'll give you it more and more. And you're being advised to do that, Simon. Okay. You also, at the moment, you need to be using your spiritual gift and natural abilities to attract the desired outcome. Like you're getting bored of the work you're having to do, you used to enjoy it. The more spiritual work you do, the more manifestation that you can have. Like you were doing more and now you've slowed down. But also, you will get clearer information coming into your mind and to your instincts if you can let go and forgive from past pain. Okay, and that will also, by forgiving the past pain, you can have an exchange for peacefulness around you in your life. You need to remember, in that instance, like the law of attraction, relationships and activities that you once enjoyed are starting to change. You're becoming more and more sensitive, but you are aware of these energy changes. But you need to kind of accept it more. You are extremely highly sensitive. You are very empathic. I'm being actually told into my head, Simon, about processed foods really deplete your energy. Okay, so you need to respect that you're sensitive. Okay, and before you go and do readings, you must not be having processed food, Simon. It really impacts on your connection level. Okay. So I'm going to repeat it because you know me, I repeat everything. I'm told you get it once you let go of worry and fear, you get absolutely first class information. You don't even need much to drink, one or two drinks, and you're just spreading it all off because you're trusting everything you're given. No matter how crazy it sounds, you're being told that you need to accept that trust in giving that information, even when you've not had a drink. Okay, you are being told to heal from the past and call in Archangel Raphael. You are an indigo child. You're a person you're inquiring about. Basically, you're highly sensitive. I've already said, and you're a natural born leader if you can put your mind to it and not force people to follow, but people will naturally follow. You also need to work with Archangel Michael to release fear about negative energies, and he will protect you from negative energies. Okay? As you've got a lot of negative energies around you at the minute, but it's more of a test. Okay? Don't just ignore them, call him in and get them gone. Okay. And also, you need to be studying more. Okay. Reading books, etc., of interest. But literally, the only problem is really around your heart chakra and forgiveness from the past. If you can do that, your information will naturally increase. Okay, Simon, so I hope that's helped you. Right, go next. You're more than welcome, Simon. Right. Emma Best. Emma Best. So I went quiet. I'm trying to cue spirits up, so I've got a couple of people in mind next. Right. Emma Best. Emma. Emma Best. You already know the majority of answers that you seek. You've got a great psychic ability. Um, but you try and put your own spin on things, as in your own beliefs. You need to accept what comes into you, okay, and speak from the heart. Be open to giving and receiving, okay, the information. Always try and deal with everything with love, Emma. Okay. Likewise, like Simon, you've got to be very careful. You need to be releasing the fear of negative energies, okay, and calling Archangel Michael to work closely with you to protect you and guide you through the situation that's around. I'm picking up a few past life issues, so you have worked with spirit in the past. But you need to be very positive in your own thoughts. It's a time that you need to be sort of cancel, clear, and delete. Okay, use only positive words and thoughts. Okay, as they'll rapidly then manifest into form. You need to cancel the effect of negative thoughts and negative thinking and let go of that. Okay? You also get a lot of messages to you with regard to development through music. So you may be requesting music and other songs that you've actually, other than what you've requested, are coming on. Okay? Or in between on adverts, you get a snippet of music. Listen to those songs, and there are messages in the words of those songs to you, Emma. So you need to be listening to those. Likewise, you also pick up numbers that you need to be looking up. Okay? If you can progress with spirituality and development, as if that can also give you answers romantically and relationship wise. You need to be asking angels to help you with this. You can develop your mediumship, but it's going to be harder work. You do have a natural ability to connect with departed loved ones, but you need to be opening your heart up more. And I'm not being told at the minute you need to forgive. It's more you've got to speak from the heart. So sometimes you struggle to let the information that's around your heart out and speak. So if anything, it is your throat chakra. Sometimes also you can be floating away. So you also need to come down and be grounded. But focus on how you can make the world a better place will really help you develop, Emma. Okay? Being pulled towards Graham next. Bailey, stop it. Bailey. So Graham Pikesley. Right. I'm being called to do it in a slightly different way with you, Graham. I have got family that are around you. I know that the same energy is around from Sunday, and so I have got father that really wants to work with you. And he's even saying, Graham, that your father will step forward and more help you develop further. You've just got to ask him to step forward and be close. With regard to development for you, Graham, you kind of overlook some important details. If it sounds silly to you, you don't say it or you disregard the information. You need to pay close attention to all that's given to you. And sometimes as well, you can't clear your mind enough. You need to let go of all of your thoughts, quieten your mind down. So you kind of have to sit in the background if you're trying to pick up the information. And don't try and preempt what's going to come or your own story on it. Just get a yes from whoever you're trying to give the information to, or that you're accepting yourself, and wait for the next part of the information. It'll make more sense. It's like sometimes you'll rush ahead a little bit yourself. And if you can step back and slow down, you'll end up getting more information. Stand tall, believe in yourself. Okay? Doesn't matter what others think, you will get the respect that you deserve if you continue to progress, Graham, okay? A little different to the others where I'm talking about fear next, Graham. Okay, you just need to protect yourself from harsh or fear-based energies by envisioning a cocoon of light around you. It's like you've already got a connection safely with Archangel Michael. And you won't be pleased with me on the next bit I say, Graham, but you're actually very sensitive. You've got a lot of divine feminine energy around you. And you need to embrace that. It's got a magical intuition quality with it, a nurturing quality. So you can be a very good counselor to others. But again, as long as you can be positive, you can attract and manifest whatever you want. Just remember the law of attraction. Okay? If you can be positive and keep positive thoughts, it can change the energies that are around you and bring you what you want, especially development wise. But again, if you can trust, your instincts are very, very good. So your psychic ability is very, very strong. But sometimes you let your mind take over and you don't trust everything that you're getting internally. So with your instincts, trust what you get. And I do believe that you've got some past pains as well to do with past relationships. Those cords need cutting. That will aid you because you've got past relationship problems, and that will free you from destructive patterns as you move forward. I do believe that your partner around you at the minute could well be sensitive as well. It's if you could both develop. Okay? But you do have manifestation powers. So use your gifts, like I just said with law of attraction, to attract your desired outcomes to situations. You are a light worker and you've come to the to teach, basically. So you need to be doing that. You need to be accepting love in the first instance. Angels will help you to speak your truth. You do keep a lot in that you don't speak out or vocalize. So Graham, you need to be more vocal. You have an awful lot of energy. Okay? As long as the fear's not there, it's fear that drains your energy. If you're not fearful, then you have an awful lot of energy. You also have a great connection to the outdoors and nature, okay? And you are profoundly clairvoyant. So you need to trust what you see in your mind, as well as your physical sight, your spiritual visions, will help you with healing, teaching, and guidance, not just for yourself, for others. Okay. So Graham, you have got abilities that are underlying and there. It's as if you had them when you were younger and you ignored them for a period, and now they're starting to come out again. Okay. Right. I hope that helps you, Graham. Right. You're welcome. Gemma Coombs. Gemma Coombs. Gemma Coombs. Emma, you need to be accepting that changes are happening around you if you want it to develop. It's like you may need to rethink of the people that are close to you. So you do get some disapproval around you. And you can't be openly yourself with some old friendships. Okay. And it's like, so you need to cancel, clear, and delete. Have a good vacuum in your mind. Only positive words and thoughts come out. Don't try and pretend to be anyone that you're not. If you're wanting to develop, be truthful with it and share that information with others. Okay. But also you need to do accept something to do with childhood. There was an awful lot of love around you. And it's internal love. But it's as if you sometimes question that. So the divine truth is that you did have a lot of eternal love around you as you were growing up. But you do need to accept that in order to move forward. And it's as if you need to ask the angels for help in order to do that. Okay. They will help you with that situation, but they need they need your permission in order to intervene with your free will, your choices. I know I've picked the cards, but I'd already said about vacuuming the mind and vacuuming away. I don't know whether you can see that now. Vacuum away basically fear and negative thoughts. Call upon the angels to lift fear-based energies from you in your surrounding situation. Basically, have a vacuum of your mind, clear it out, so it's got space to replace those fearful and negative energies with more positive energies. Okay. So just cut the cords from anything that doesn't serve you well from the past. Okay. I don't know whether you already work with spirituality, but it's as if you've already got a connection with Archangel Michael and you work closely with him. Okay. But you may not be aware that it's that angel that's guiding you through the situations that are around you. You do need to watch your spiritual frequency. You're being advised that crystals could aid bridging the gap for you. You are emotionally sensitive as well. You do need to be careful with the type of people that you're around because you can absorb the negative energies. So you are empathic as well. You need to honor and respect that deep sensitivity. It is a gift as well as kind of a challenge in normal life. So your behaviours that kind of need to change. I've just done it again. Okay. I've just said crystals and then crystals have just come up. So I'm ahead of the cards. Right. The crystals can also help you with energy. So if you do sometimes have an energy deficiency, you won't necessarily rest or retreat when you need to. Um, Align your actions so they match your values and honor your inner knowingness, okay, and what's right for you. You are a powerful light worker. I am picking up more. It could be in the aid of helping others with healing or along those lines, rather than a mediumship or psychic development. You would be able to pick up a lot as if you've got a great energy, as long as you pick up your energy yourself in order to heal and aid others. Okay? So that could be something like Reiki, you're looking in that direction. So I hope that helps you there. Meg Brackley. Meg Brackley. Apparently, Meg, you already accept love for everything it is, and you're a light worker who's come to earth to teach or show others about love. You Must, though, pay more attention to the ideas as they come into your crown chakra, because they are real, true divine guidance. They're sent an answer to your prayers. You're very good at passing your instincts and your intuition and advice along to others. Let your mind get too involved and don't necessarily listen to it for yourself. So you are being reminded to listen to red flags as they come into your instincts and not just let your mind carry away and ignore them. If you get an instinct or something in your head, it's coming from the divine, so listen to it. Likewise, like I said to Simon at the very beginning, you need to be making a journal, writing down codes and symbols, etc., that you're getting, so you can remember them a day to date. Okay? You also do need to let go of what no longer serves you. It's not necessarily negative energy with you, but things that don't serve you anymore. Move forward more closely, okay? And that releasing what you don't need anymore, you've got space to absorb and develop further. If you also feel that sometimes you struggle to clear your mind with meditation, you try too hard, it may be that you can actually seek what you need from meditation by just walking in nature, okay? But also, you need to be reading books as well as writing the journal. You do have a close connection as well with ascended masters. So trying to meditate, even if it is a walking meditation, and connecting to a Akashic record would do you a world of good. You have great integrity, and your actions basically are aligned with your inner knowing. You know what's right for you as well as everyone else that's around. You have worked as a light worker previously in previous life, and you also occasionally suffer from energy issues, but that could be down to food and not eating enough. Give me it's proteins. What's being given to me? Protein. Okay? But occasionally you need to open up your heart a little bit more to receive love, not speaking with love, but it's like you block love from coming to you occasionally. And you also need to express yourself with music. Okay? And you do have a psychic ability, but that's more of the area that you need to develop. Because if the mediumship's there, and if you can get the development into your psychic ability, that will really aid you. Okay, so I hope that helps. But in order to do that, you can call in Archangel Raphael, who will help you with that. Okay, I hope that helped you. Let's see where they send me. Right. More than welcome, Meg. Sharon Matthews. Sharon Matthews. Sharon Matthews. Do you normally have an abundance of energy? I don't know which way to take the information that I'm being given. Sharon Matthews, do you have an abundance of energy, or do you really suffer with energy issues? Come back to me on that one, Sharon. So I don't know whether you have an abundance of energy or issues with energy. If I go with instincts, it's like you've got abundance of energy. Although it does come in cycles, is what I'm getting. Lack of, right. The lack of energy. Do you go through certain times of the month where you've got an abundance of energy and that you can't sleep? Okay, especially at the moment. I don't know whether it's in line with the moon cycles. Basically, what I'm getting is it's safe for you to be powerful. So it's just trying to realign this energy that's around you. So basically, I know if we can increase this energy that is around you, what I am being given is that you can take charge of your life in positive ways also. You do get nervous fairly often as well. Okay, so you're aligned with moon cycle, Sharon, as you need to remember that halfway through, at the full moon, you've got less energy as at the new moon. Okay, so it's like half and half. You need to be aware of that. But also, I do feel that you get nervous. Okay, when you do get nervous, you need to be focusing on service. put your entire intention on answering questions. How can you make the world a better place, basically? And the law of attraction will automatically take care of your needs then. So if you can do just a good deed, even for a stranger, it's like it will be paid back tenfold to you. As if you don't value yourself enough. You don't think that you necessarily deserve love, okay, to the highest level, and you do. Just know that you've got a divine eternal love around you, okay? The advice that you're being given is to only use positive thoughts to describe your home, your career, your finances, as the words you determine also determine your outcome. Okay? So listen to your instincts. Don't let your mind carry away. And I'm going to repeat what I'm being given, but I don't like the words that I am being given, but it's like try not to be put yourself into victim mode. Okay? Try and think more positively, even if it's a pretense initially. Just use positive thoughts, just try and humor your mind just from your inner knowing. So if you can listen to your intuitive feelings, they're far more positive than your mind will put in place. Okay? Your body is receiving accurate information from the divine. Just like you need to clear your mind, okay, of past pain. It's like your body's already accepted that, your instincts have already accepted that. You have a natural ability to connect with others' departed loved ones. You do maybe struggle because sometimes you try to connect with your own. It's far easier to connect with others. So clear yourself, clear your mind of any toxic energies that you may have absorbed. Cut the cords to the past, okay, and that will change the destructive pattern, okay, around you. Visualize success, okay, and speak lovingly the truth, okay, and only use positive words out of your throat chakra. You are an indigo child and highly sensitive, but if you can adapt that, then there's hope for moving forward more development wise for you. Okay, Sharon. Shannon Slater. You need to cut the cords from the past, visualize success before it happens, and don't doubt yourself. Okay, Archangel Raphael can help you with that. Again, singing, dancing, and music are coming to you in the form of messages, as well as the singing and dancing and music being a great way for you to express yourself. It also help you awaken to your psychic senses. But it's if you do listen to music at the moment, you're not listening to it with a fast enough beat. Okay, it might be sort of slower, more depressing music, which is lowering your vibration rather than raising it. So just be aware of that. Okay? Do know that it's safe for you to have visions, not just hear things. Your third eye is open. Your throat chakra is open. Okay? And your heart chakra is open. So you are a light worker and you've come to Earth to guide and help others. You again need to be using a journal, okay? Not just a journal like I've said for the others for coding, but also to put your desires down and your fears. So therefore, it'll be easier for you to let go of your fears and to follow your desires. Okay? It is that you seem to be getting information into all of your chakras. So pay attention to all ideas, no matter how they come, whether into intuition, the mind, hearing, or seeing. Okay, and know that these messages are of truth from the divine. Okay? They're sent into answers for not just your prayers, but information you're requesting. Listen to your intuitive feelings and just focus on service. Everyone I'm pulling out at the minute, the last card saying you're an indigo child. So you're an indigo child as well. Okay? Right, so I hope that helps you. Right. Trina, I'm going to come to you next, Trina. Trina Wells. Trina, you already know that you're very emotionally sensitive. You see it as something negative around you, okay? Being emotionally sensitive. You need to honor and respect your deep sensitivity as it is a gift to us all, okay? You already know when people are upset prior to you even having to make contact, as if you contact them. So that you wouldn't be able to do without that emotional sensitivity that is around you, okay? You are a true counsellor, and sometimes it even surprises yourself, okay? It surprises yourself where the information comes from. Okay, and it's just you're intuitively you've got an intuitive connection. Okay, You have got a lot of divine feminine energy around you, a bit like Simon, which I'll keep reminding him of. But you just need to embrace its magical. I'll give that again. Sorry, sidestepping slightly. You've got a lot of nurturing qualities. You can nurture not just children, but you can nurture adults and move them back into a right direction. Okay. You are also getting information through music, but you sometimes don't choose to listen what music comes on around you just by accident. It's not music that you're choosing yourself. It just comes on maybe when you're turning a radio on, or like I said, adverts. Be aware of that. If there's one then that you can't, a beat or a song that you can't get out of your head, play the full song and listen to the words. Okay, there will be messages in those song lyrics. You do receive a lot of guidance into your heart. Okay, and you do speak it out to others, and you speak it out with love. But you don't allow that information to surface when it is for yourself. Your integrity is very good, but it's just yourself that you need to align the actions to match your own inner values, just yourself, okay, and what's right for you. You work it very well for others. The angels are helping you get the information out of your heart, up to your throat chakra, in order to get it out. You could do with writing a journal, or not a journal, more on a bit of paper, the concerns on one side and your desires on the other. Okay? Call it like a God box if you want, and it's a way of letting go and allowing the divine to help you and move you forward to your desires. Listen to your intuitive feelings. Don't let your mind get carried away and talk you out of them. Follow your intuition in your dreams. You have a natural ability to connect with departed loved ones. So you have a strong mediumship ability. But you need to accept the sensitivity side of you in order to fully harvest and let the mediumship ability come to fruition. You were born able to do this. But nature is a key for you to clear your mind and accept your like divine worth and that you are sensitive. The third eye is also open. You just need to let the visions come in and accept them. I also believe you could be very, very good at seeing others' auras, as you're seeing the energy around others, because you're very sensitive to energies. You will also be able to pick up on the colours of auras around people in order to help and aid them heal or any problems that are around them. So that's worth bearing in mind. Okay. So I hope that helps you, Trina. Thank you, Trina. I'm glad that makes sense to you. Right. Haley Hurst. Haley Hurst. You have a lot on your mind most of the time. You worry a lot, you have concerns, and you seem to forget about your desires. You need to try and let go of those, okay? And try and ask the angels to help you. It's as if sometimes you like to try and wish karma on people. You need to let go of that and be willing to forgive. It's not for forgiveness for them, it's to forgive and clear your. If you can forgive them, but not necessarily talk to them in forgiveness, but let go and forgive, it'll stop you carrying around past pains. If you can do that, then you can exchange those past pains for more peaceful, positive energies. Okay, so that's the reasoning for doing that. And you're also highly sensitive to chemicals, additives, and processed foods. Okay, and energies, but it's not like all the time. It's just like it seems to be right now. So respect that you're sensitive by avoiding harsh items, situations, and relationships at present. Okay, and do what you need to do to bring balance back in. Do that again. Sometimes you can't visualize being successful. You need to visualize being successful, okay? To see yourself doing well in situations and have faith in positive outcomes a little more. Okay? You are a natural light worker, but again, I'm picking up more on a healing basis that you've got strong energies if you can accept it. Okay, you've done that previously and helped people with issues, but more on an energy basis. Okay, so that's the way you're being pushed forward. If you get nervous for yourself, just focus on trying to bring good to other people, helping those, listen to your intuitive feelings, and having integrity in everything that you do. Okay? So I hope that helped you there. Right. Melissa Riggins. Melissa Riggins. You've got a lot of nervous energy around you, Melissa. Okay. Sometimes you find it difficult to focus because you get nervous. Okay. I don't know how you're going to sidestep that, but you need to try and sidestep it. Trying to see what else you can offer. It's get over those nerves and see how you can offer others. Okay. Make the world a better place for them. It's like you've always been nervous, if that makes sense, Melissa, and you've got a sense of nerves. You can overcome it, but it's like it's always you were born with those nerves. Like the nerves are carried forward from past life. So if you can aid or ask angels to try and help you remember those, then you can release them. Okay, and if you can release them and let go of what no longer serves you, okay, or has a purpose to you, it'll aid you to get rid of those nerves. Sometimes you find it difficult to speak out. Okay, you do know what you want to say, but you have trouble saying it because you're worried about judgment from others. You also are profoundly clairvoyant, so you need to trust what you see in your mind, okay, as well as your physical sight. I do believe you see spiritual energy, but your spiritual visions will help you with healing for yourself, teaching and guidance for yourself and others. Information you get into your crown is very, very good as well. So pay attention to the ideas because they're messages of true divine guidance. It's tending to answer your prayers. The problem that you have is you know what guidance you're getting, but you won't speak out. You also hear messages, so your ear chakras are open. You do pay attention to them as well as your third eye. The pure problem is around your throat in order to speak out what you're receiving. Okay, so that's where you need more help, Melissa. Okay. Right. Valerie Cox. Valerie Cox. Valerie, are you an animal lover? Valerie Cox, are you an animal lover? So I can see a dog and a bear around you, Valerie. As if you need those around you at the minute as power animals. The reason I'm asking an animal lover is as if one of the dogs may well have been yours, and it's as if you're call them close to you to keep you safe. Get rid of all fear and know that they will keep you safe. It's a big dog, um, rather like a wolf, but it's dark in colour. And that animal spirit, if that animal is a spirit guide, okay, will be a guardian to you, okay, and will help you with all situations around you, not just spiritual energy, but earth energies too. So as if you need to call them in close. You're emotionally sensitive, okay, and you need to honor and respect your deep sensitivity. It's a gift to everyone. You are a light worker and you've come to earth to teach about love. Sometimes you don't value yourself enough, or you've got problems with love in the past being loved. So you need to let go of that. You trust animals more than people, but you're going to need to trust people in order to communicate. And shield yourself. Use those animals, guardian animals, to shield yourself from fear-based energies, as I've already said, okay, and to move forward. Okay, that will make you more positive. If you can be more positive, law of attraction will come into play for you. Okay, so cut the cords to the past pains. Give, and let go, and let that energy be replaced with more positive energy. The third eye chakra is very much open, but you just need to heal from that past. You get information into your crown. Sometimes you judge it incorrectly because you're letting past experiences of yours get in the way of it. So bring back your divine feminine energy. Okay? Allow it to be magical and be nurtured. Okay, and be part of your intuition. If you can do that and you can get rid of the fear, you can sort of vacuum it away. And like I said, already have space to bring in a lot more positive energy, Valerie. If you can do that, you will end up being profoundly clairvoyant. Okay. Fucking right. We'll be messaging a few of you after this anyway. Okay. As well that I've Paula Clark. Paula Clark. Paula, would it be right that you're doing a lot of research at the moment, trying to gather as much information as possible with regard to spirituality? Okay. Um, Paula, you need to let go of what no longer serves you, okay, or that your purpose. I do know that you need to be raising your spiritual frequency in order to progress. Okay, it's your too down to earth instead of being able to trust what comes into you. And it's down to earth as if you're trying to protect yourself, giving yourself down to earth, trying to protect yourself to do with love-based energy. Okay, so you need to try and vacuum away that fear, but with regard to love, you have got an ability. You're highly sensitive, and you were born with skills. But you need to release, build your energy back up and your vibration back up. Then you could seriously develop your mediumship abilities. And you do have a natural ability there. But it all lies in whether you can cut the past cords. And to do that, you may well need to look at nature. Because if you can start more meditating in nature or walking in nature purely with a clear mind to let information come into your crown chakra, that will aid you. Workshops could seriously aid you as well. Working in order to open it up and raise your vibration from the base up. You need to be willing to forgive. Okay? It may bring past pain back to you as you've tried to cancel it out and push it to the back of your mind, but it is still there. Okay? So I hope that helps you. Right. Where was I? April. April. There's a slight energy issue with you, but it's different to others because someone is taking your energy, and he openly is declaring that. Okay, so he says he'll stop doing it if you can give him some devices to drain. He wants 12-volt devices. So he's saying you've got old mobile phones, plug them in, keep them turned on, and he'll drain it from there instead of from you. That's making me laugh. Right. Okay. So yeah, Liam's admitting that he's draining your energy, April. He sees you as a battery bank. He's saying, but if you can turn on all your old you can turn on all your old mobiles around, collect them up, keep them on, and keep the power on. He'll drain those instead. He's telling me. Okay, but he's saying with you, okay, you do receive accurate messages from the divine. It's as if it's in here in your chest. Okay, you struggle sometimes to clear your mind. Okay, you need to not worry about meditation, but try and clear your mind more. Okay, Sorry, he's making me laugh. He's saying, well, if she eats different food, surely I can still drain her energy. You need to be telling him to step back and not take your energy. Right. Let go of what no longer serves you, okay? And know that you can get a connection. You can get a connection very easily with spirit. You sense them all around, you see them around. Okay? Learn more. Take on more. Don't just accept from what you've already learned. Learn even more. Really get to know what you do know. You're profoundly clairvoyant. Okay? The answers you seek, you'd already know inside, but you won't necessarily speak out. You'll actually keep information and use it for yourself, but not necessarily for others. So you believe it for yourself, but you won't speak out to others. Crystals will help you raise your energy, okay, in the present situation. Sorry, it's making me laugh. You are very emotionally sensitive, so you need to respect that you're deeply sensitive, and it is a gift. But I'm going to tell your brother to sod off in a minute. Okay, he's being cheeky. So surely then, if we just call in Archangel Raphael, he can give you the energy, and I can keep taking it. But he's just laughing his head off. Right. Yes, you just need to open your throat chakra a little bit more, trust what you get, okay, and let it come out. Do pay attention to all the ideas that you receive. You do listen to them, like I've already said, when they're sort of inside your stomach or in your chest. But do listen to what comes into your head as well. They are divine messages of guidance. But often you will receive the guidance more for others than you will yourself, but you don't speak out about them. Archangel Michael will keep you safe. Liam's saying he will do too. Express that you've got a divine feminine energy, embrace its magical intuition and natural qualities. You can counsel and guide others. You're very, very supportive to others. So believe in yourself and know that your integrity matches your inner knowingness. You can also develop hearing, so your ear chakras. You were born with a natural ability and you should be progressing it further, April. I hope that helps you, April. Right. Here's cheeky April, right. Sean Jessup. I know Siobhan had just mentioned on there. By the way, I sent you a message earlier, Siobhan. But Siobhan did just mention that with energies, if there are out of balance or alignments needed in chakras, it is possible that to be done. Okay? I can realign energies, open up chakras that might be closed, where if you're struggling with meditations, etc., to open or realign chakras, I can even check chakra balances for people. Just drop us a private message, okay, if that was something that you'd be interested in. He said he can still read. He's gone like that. Okay, to you, April. Anyone did want to know what that was kind of involving without me saying it, I know Siobhan did have benefit from it. I'm sure she'd be quite happy with any of you messaging or asking her, and she'd I'm sure she'd be more than happy to elaborate. Right, Sean Jessup. Sean, you need to be choosing positive thoughts to describe everything that's around you, because that really will determine the outcome. Because if you perceive yourself to be having bad luck, or luck's not on your, not necessarily bad luck, but luck's not on your side majority of the time, you can change your thoughts to being more positive. That will change. Okay? But to enable that, you kind of may need to cut cords from the past, which is where the belief system, the luck isn't on your side, comes from. To do that, you're going to be willing, need to be willing to forgive, let go of the past, so that more positive energy can come into place for you. You may achieve that by getting in touch with nature more and calling in Archangel Michael to get rid of to protect you, to let go of fear, and Archangel Raphael in order to heal you and cut the cords. If you are or have been learning more and using books, the internet, etc., and taking on knowledge from others, it is as if you already understand the law of attraction, but you are struggling to maintain the positivity in order to fully utilize the law of attraction. Okay? Sometimes you lock in your feelings, etc., around your heart, and you need to be bringing those out through your throat. You are a light worker. If you can get your balancing energy right, the direction they're pointing to me is that you could be a natural healer. Okay? So energy could come to you for that. Okay. Hope that helps you, Sean. Right. Sharon Slater. Sharon Slater. Bailey, stop it. I think the dog wants a reading. Sharon Slater, you need to be writing stuff down. Okay. I don't know in what way at the moment, whether that's concerns and desires. Give me 1 second. Let me just get on with that. Sharon Slater, do you already do some sort of work with spirit, Sharon? Do you already do some work with spirit, Sharon? Sharon, have I already passed you a message? Because spirit seems to be telling me I might have already passed the message. I could be wrong. Anyway, if I have, there must be a reason why they're saying again. Okay. But you need to be writing in a journal the symbols and things that you get. Listen to the symbols, and they'll reutilize those for you. Okay. Watch your foods. Your third eye's open. Okay. That watching your foods, it can raise your energy in your solar plexus. You need to get your connection to the ascended masters to help you further, and just shield yourself from fear. Okay. Sharon Stewart, you're divinely feminine, okay? And you do already have a connection with nature, but you need to honor that connection with nature. I know that you may struggle in order to get that connection, but it can just be by putting your feet on the ground, like barefooted on the ground outside. Okay, you already have got a connection to ascended masters, but you need to utilize it more. Sometimes when you're in the process of communication, you then fall asleep. It's if you try to get communication and meditate at the point you're going to bed. Try it at a different time of day, and you could get more information. Okay? Um, you are getting better on being told of being more positive, using positive thoughts to describe your home, career, and finances that are around you. But you need to remember to have fun and use your sense of humor. Don't know where that comes from because you're always having fun and using your sense of humor online, Sharon. But singing and dancing, it can be key to you. Crystals can really raise your vibration. You have done this before in a past life. Okay, and as you're starting to develop, it's as if you haven't been told to create a journal again, not just for code, but all experiences that you have. Okay, meditation through to communication, just write notes more on a daily basis. Okay, it's like you need to balance your heart chakra out and your crown chakra, Sharon. Okay, and that will really help you. Steve Hawthorne. Steve Hawthorne, development. You get too nervous, Steve. You need to focus on the good, on how you can help others. You were born with an ability. You are an indigo child. But you need to cut cords from the past in order to really benefit from the information that you can receive. It's not the right time to be cutting the cords fully at the moment. Because if you need to leave it, I'm being told 8 to 9 months, then cut those cords. Okay, and I know that you'll know why that makes sense. Okay? You are a light worker. You've come to Earth to teach about love and forgiveness. Okay? But you need to shield yourself from harsh, fear-based energies. Okay? Vacuum away that fear. Cancel, clear, and delete. Let go and let positivity replace those negative memories and thoughts that are in your mind. Okay? Each one of your sacral chakra, that's where your balance is underlining or out of balance again at the minute. It's your sacral chakra. Your crown chakra, you get an awful lot of information in, and just You're reliant at the moment on Archangel Raphael to bring in healing and a balance of making things right with regard to that healing. Okay. Also picking up, if you do this and you take it more seriously, there's likely to meet your twin flame that can also do this. Because if you're not with them at the minute, you could find them in the process of developing further, Steve. You need to clear yourself of negative energies, even if you're not cutting the cords at the moment, and use the Ascended Masters in meditation to get further information, Steve. Right. Siobhan. You've been mastering the cancel, clear, delete, and it's as if you've already changed your thoughts into to use positive words, and that is starting to rapidly manifest into form. You've been asking the angels to clear the effects of negative thinking, and you've achieved it. You need to be writing a journal clearly. You need to be writing a journal clearly, which will aid you with symbols, etc., that you receive. You also need to just practice more, okay, and bring the information out that you receive, not kind of hold it into yourself, okay, which will aid with what I'd sent you earlier. But your throat chakra is where you need to be speaking out from, okay. You've already started to utilize as well the law of attraction. You've not necessarily seen it blooming yet, but you've had positive changes around you and you're feeling an awful lot better. Again, you need to be appointing, there are animals in spirit around you. You need to be appointing them around you as guides and basically guardians for safety and keep away fear and negative energies. You may have had a lack of energy this week, Siobhan, or the last half of this week. Okay. Is that right? You do always know the answer that you seek in your heart. Okay. You just need to shield yourself from negative energies. Does that make sense? Feeling lethargic the latter half of this week? So did that in time then, Sharon. Okay. Just drop us a quick message afterwards, Siobhan. Okay. As if you need to be calling in Archangel Michael in order to keep your energy. Okay. It's like you can attract some negative energies around you. That just needs to be cleared and gone. All right. Right. Do a couple more and then coming off. Okay. Grace Wilson. Willing to forgive. Ask the angels to clear your mind and body of past pains, more your mind of past pains in order to exchange for peacefulness. You can do that at quieting your mind down and you can receive even more information. Okay. And that will again more benefit you than others because it'll give you the ability to attract more positivity into your life. So if you can forgive and let go of the past, it'll bring you forward. Okay. Right. Yeah, if you can do that, it'll align your actions as well to match the values of your inner knowingness of what's right for you. Okay, so you don't suffer with the lack of ability to advise others, but you can be using your skills in a far more positive way for yourself, and it will increase your manifestation power. You have got skills, Grace, and you're developing them nicely. You're a powerful light worker. It's safe for you to be powerful. Okay, you can be even more powerful if you can forgive and let go of past pains and move forward, start manifesting good into your life. Need to do workshops closely, which will seriously focus in and aid you in your abilities. Okay, but don't get nervous. It's like you don't get nervous around certain people, but you do others. Okay, and you're a very positive person. But if you can heal the past, it'll end up benefiting your heart chakra. Okay, and it's as if moving forward, you can have. Go on. So if you can fulfill love or love around you, or benefit meeting someone that's have a spiritually based relationship, Grace. Okay, and just you've got to know your own worth, your own divine value. Okay, you are more feminine than you like to let on as well, Grace. Okay, so use that divine feminine. It's like you try to be tough at the surface, okay, to others, and you need to let go of that and bring the actual divine feminine energy back to the forefront. I know that then you worry about being misled or people taking advantage of you for showing that you're sensitive or your caring side. But don't worry about that. Music as well is a benefit to you and nature, but you need to speak out with what you're getting. I know that you are with me when you're messaging and saying things. In general, you need to, and just connect with the ascended masters will show you not necessarily knowledge that you need for others, but show you knowledge in other ways that you can develop and what you can learn. Okay. Hope that helped you. Right. Crystal Hales. You have a natural ability to connect with departed loved ones of people. Okay? You definitely don't suffer with energy. Your solar plexus are overflowing. Okay, but it's safe for you to be powerful and take charge of your life in positive ways. Okay, you need to be writing a journal to understand the symbols and signs that you get, and they can be repeated. But you're having part of your ability blocked to do with supplements and vitamins that you may take. Okay, but that's something you'd have to weigh up. You need to visualize success as well, because then whenever you visualize success, and you have done in the past, you always do well in situations. You just need to have faith in positive outcomes. The crown chakra, you really have information in. You've done this before in previous life. You're profoundly clairvoyant as well, okay? And you hear things. You need to establish putting all the levels of information you get together in one go. Okay. Sometimes though, you need to be more grounded. Sometimes you can float away a little bit too high and need to come back down. But kind of where I've been saying other people need to watch what they eat in order to increase energy. Sometimes you need to watch what you eat to reduce your energy. Okay, and just shield yourself with protective energies or really move yourself forward. Release that fear is all that you need to do in order to establish. Okay, your throat chakra very much in abundance. Okay. It's like you might need to slow down a little. It's like you'll speak out very, very quickly of what you get before putting it all together. You again have started to work with power animals around you. You are also learning, but not learning enough. You're not doing enough research yourself. Okay. And sorry, I'm chuckling because you're being told perhaps it'd be better for you to get a little nervous, and you very rarely get nervous. But you are an earth angel. You're a light worker that's come to earth to teach and advise others. Okay. You're very much have got a strong integrity. But you need to be connecting to ascended masters. Okay? And I'm being told to tell you to give up on meditation in its normal way. And again, you're one that needs to meditate in order with exercise and walking in nature. Okay. Hope that helps you. Okay. Okay. Amanda Barrel. Amanda Barrel. I'll do one more after this and then I'll stop. I know I've not managed to cover all of you. Amanda Barrel. You're a light worker and you've come to earth to teach about love also. You have a strong mediumship ability. It's a natural ability, but you need to develop it further. You have had this skill since you were young. I don't know whether you're fully using it, Amanda. Okay, but you have used the skill before. You've been in this situation in a previous life. Okay, um, you need to try and push nerves to the side, Amanda. Okay, and when you do get nervous, just think: if I do speak out, you'll make the world a better place, and it should enable you to be able to speak. You've got great integrity. You just need to try and replace some of your own thoughts to more positive thoughts. Again, have a vacuum out in your mind. Listen to your instincts. You have got the ability to manifest whatever you want. You can use your spiritual gifts. You're very powerful. You have a natural ability to attract desired outcomes, which you can do very, very much for other people. But you need to accept you can do it for yourself. In order to do that, you've got to be willing to forgive from past pains. Okay, and visualize success. You're a very, very grounded person. The answers that you all seek are in your heart right now, but you need to reopen the heart back up, okay, and give and receive in balance. You very much give more than you receive. And you're profoundly clairvoyant as well. You just need to develop these skills. Okay? And you need to ask angels for help. Okay? So I hope that helps you. Right. One more then. Well done, Danielle, going live. More than welcome, Amanda. Michelle McCarney. Michelle McCarney. Okay, you need to be listening, Michelle, to guidance that you actually receive. Okay. So if you need to remember past life experiences which have led you to be emotionally sensitive this time round, okay, but honour that you're and respect that you're deeply sensitive, and listen, you've got spiritual teachers and ascended masters trying to guide you forward. Sometimes you don't listen to your instincts enough. You don't pay attention to red flags. And you need to heal from this, and you need to be calling Archangel Raphael close to you. Because if you have been doing some studying and some learning with regards to spirituality, but you need to try and clear negative thoughts and use any positive thoughts in your mind in order to move forward. Okay, that will cancel and clear what's not been working around you. You actually have a natural ability to provide energy to others. So that's like light working, doing Reiki and things like that. Okay, but you need to be shielding yourself from fear-based energy. The reason that you'd be good at healing is you've got an abundance of energy around your solar plexus. That doesn't mean you've necessarily got an abundance of energy in life, but you've got an abundance of energy that you can give out and aid others with. Okay. I was going to start. Is Margot online? I've not seen anything from Margot. Is she online? You're welcome, Michelle. I've called a few famous spirits through Lorraine. Um, Steve Hawthorne will be able to tell you about one that I did, but I didn't know who it was when he asked me to, which was one of the Liverpool managers. But yes, I have pulled a few through, but only myself really, and to have some fun with Marie, really talking to them. But I've always been lucky, no matter when we've asked for spirits to come through, they typically have. I've not done what I'd have said modern celebrities, is more older that have been past quite a while. But yes, I've pulled quite through. I did wonder whether Margot was on. It was like, I guess if anyone is trying to develop, one of the fun ones and that will talk and give you a different understanding, he could call through, and he's always open to talking. And I guess he definitely is famous. Would be, you might laugh at this one, but ask for Jesus to come to you. He seriously can talk, and he's full of different stuff that you don't read about. Okay? And I won't go any further than that because people can get what they want from him, but he really does. And I just said he was one of the very first mediums that were documented about, and that's the only bit that I'm going to say with regard to it. So just have an open mind if you do call him through, and listen to what he has to say. He will correct an awful lot. I don't know. I don't think Margot's still on. Okay. I know she was on, but I can't see her on there at the minute. Right. So I hope that has helped people. Some that I've done readings for, I will be dropping a message to. Okay. But I will do this again shortly, within a week or so, and try and give more development messages to others. Okay. I just wanted to try and throw something back to try and help others develop. Okay. Yeah, Jesus is very, very good to come through. I know that's a few of you have them. He's interesting. He's funny. He's not like what you read about. That's all I can say. He seriously can talk. Okay. Anyway, thank you very, very much, everyone, for watching. I will drop a few of you a message now as I come offline. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch up with you all soon. Have a great evening. Thank you. Take care.